1 year ago, I released a video reviewing the Rickson N1 Day jacket. But there is another brand who has one of the best reproductions of N1 Day jacket, which is Real Mccoy. I want to compare both and let's see which one is the best. Come with me and let's check it out. Let's compare two of the best reproductions of N1 Day jackets. As if you remember my video done 1 year ago, I explained extensively why I like this type of jacket. But always there was the question between Rickson and Real Mccoys. Which one is the best? Real Mccoy's always was the most expensive one, and Rickson cheaper than Real Mccoy's. In Japan there is a huge difference, but here in Europe and USA the difference is minimal. Nowadays you can find in the same range of price. The tag price for both of them are around 800 pounds or $900 is around that. There's of course other brands that do the N1 Day jacket more expensive and cheaper than this. But in terms of reproduction, quality, these are the best. If you're looking for something very accurate to a period and don't want to buy a second-hand jacket, these are the way to go. But what is the difference between them? Because both of them tells that the reproduction of the model of N1 are faithful to the period. And it is true. And let's start with the Rickson. What is the characteristic of Rickson? And let's see inside. They are in two colors because there are two versions. The initial version, which is in blue, with the difference, there are a few differences with the khaki version, but both use the same cloth and the same lining in theory. Let's see first the Rickson, and then let's compare with the Toys Mccoy and see which one looks the best, or if they justify the price of one of them, each of them. Okay, let's talking about the Rickson first. The Rickson is made of jungle cloth, which is coming from the Bedford cloth. In theory, this cloth is water repellent, no water resistant, water repellent, and the design is very boxy. Two pockets here, the collar, two pockets here, the collar, the rear buttons, the talon zipper in brass, talon zipper in brass. In matter of fact, say talon here, that's mean is provided by Talon factory. The lining is alpaca wool, and not really in all the sites, the website that sell this say how much alpaca and how much wool is. Of course, it's alpaca wool, and wool is a mix of them. And according to some sources, it's 35%, and the rest is wool, and others say 50 and 50. It's difficult to say, but it's not 100% alpaca. That is crystal clear. It's not 100% alpaca. Inside it has these improved versions in the sleeves. Yeah, this improved version in the sleeves. The downstrings. Yeah, with this is bigger than the blue model. Yeah. There is no loop belts here, and not even here. The lining in the sleeves still is alpaca wool. There is no lining of alpaca wool in the hem of the sleeves. You can see here, say more easy. This is a proper reproduction of how was the cuff. Okay. The tag size 44, for the information. I am 44 inches in the chest, 184 centimeters of height, and 90 kilograms now. 90 kilograms. And this is size 44. Then they had the bends here. Sorry, I forget about the bends. Construction is double stitches. It's impeccable construction. It's really good quality. Yeah, it's really good quality. Let me zip up. Then we can take the measurements to see, because there is a difference between the blue version and the khaki version in terms of feet. The feet is different. But let's see the measurement itself. In 44 inches, which you can see how fit on me in these images, looks looser than the other than the blue, but you're gonna see later the blue. Let's get into the measurements then. It's very nice, but let's get into measurements. Then armpit to armpit is 25 inches, 25 inches or 63 and a half centimeters. The sleeves are from the shoulder are almost 26.5 inches or 67.5 centimeters. The back is the shoulders are 21.5 inches or 55 centimeters, and the length is 28.5, which is 72.5 centimeters. In terms of quality, I cannot say anything at all. I can say anything. Are really good construction. The stitching is very, very nice. You can see here the density of the stitching is really nice. Really nice. Look, good quality. The finish is fantastic. I've been wearing this the last winter and no problem whatsoever. Just a shirt under this, a shirt, and that's it. With weather very cold, and works well. There's no problem. Construction is impeccable. The jungle cloth you can see here. The jungle cloth is very nice, very good quality. By the way, the jungle cloth, according to all my research, is the original jungle cloth is only made in Japan. It's only made in Japan, and because they use all looms as well. Then the Bedford is, the jungle cloth coming from the Bedford cloth, and is a water repellent version of the Bedford cloth. But according to the sources, you take a look on internet and looking for who provide jungle cloth is Japan. They produce this. Then this is the Bash Rickson version. Let's see now the real Mccoy, which I think is one of the best as well, like this, but sometimes it's difficult to see which one is the best. Real Mccoy. Okay, this is real Mccoy. This is the blue version, no stencil, the same design, snide buttons, boxy fit, and is a slimmer fit than the khaki version. I don't know why they changed that, where this come from that, but here, look at how the pile looks different. This is 50% alpaca and 50% wool. This was confirmed by email from the people from Real Mccoys, because I reached to them and asking about how much, which regrettably from Boss Rickson I don't hear anything. Then, well, but what say they are very transparent with the information, say 50%. This look lighter compared with the Bass Rickson. Bass Rickson seems heavier. In terms of the jungle cloth, no, it's the same. I think it's 12 ounces. to my knowledge. I know there was 14 version, but I'm not really clear with this. I don't want to lie, but at least this is 12 ounce, which it was by meter specs. The lining looks thinner if you compare the lining. We're gonna bring back this, put side by side. The lining, the pile looks completely different. You see, looks heavier this one than this one. This is shorter and this is longer. Probably this is the make the difference. Why I feel heavier this. Sorry, heavier this pile, but these are 100%, 50%, and 100% sure that 50% is alpaca wool. Let's see the characteristic inside. The construction-wise is exactly the same. Density of the stitching is very good. It's very good. The zipper is talon but nickel, like was the original version. Yeah, they has the downstream here with the smaller ring here. Has the loop bells here, and has also loop bells in here. Okay, it's different. You compare with the back Rickson. Back Rickson has all this is jungle cloth. Here is just this, as the original version. I do my research for this, and the characteristics are the same. It's lighter, it's expensive. The price tag is the same like khaki version in Real Mccoy's, which about 800 pounds, almost $900. And the difference, another difference is alpaca lining in the cuff as well. You have the bull cuff, and here the hem is alpaca lining as well. Has the label here, okay, and the for the armpit, the vents for the armpit. Sorry, the slant pockets inside is. We have Real Mccoy's, the Real Mccoy's label inside, and it's fantastic. It's simple construction. There is nothing special on this, but it's very effective. What we do now is check out the measurements, and in meantime, see how this fit on me. As you see, this is a slimmer fit, same size, 44, 44 or extra large. I like this version a lot. I like this version a lot. It's different. It's different. Let me see now the measurements. Let's go. Armpit to armpit. Armpit to armpit is 24.8, where the other was 25. 24.8. That was 25. The sleeves. Let's see the sleeves. 24.8, which is, sorry, because people ask me in centimeters as well, 63 centimeters. The sleeves, 25.5. Shorter sleeves than the Bass Rickson, 65 centimeters. The back are very close to measurement, but this is a little bit smaller. 20 point, let me see. 20.5 inches, that's means 52 centimeters on the shoulder. And in the back, the length is 28.5. Then the measurements are similar, but this is slimmer. This is slimmer. You can size up if you feel tight with this, but I've been in 2 or 3 degrees with the shirt underneath or flannel underneath, more than enough. That's really good. Then, the final thoughts. And in terms of quality, both are fantastic. Both use jungle cloth. Both the pile are good. Looks like it has more alpaca in this than in the Bass Rickson. The choosing one over the other is difficult to say. All depends what you like more and what is your how deep is your pocket and how you can find and how easy you can find one version of the other. Is justified pay more for the Real McCoy's version? I don't know. I really don't think so. I think the blue version of the Bass Rickson is very similar. It's very similar. I don't I don't bought the khaki version of it because I already have a khaki version. Then I don't want to have two very similar jackets despite they are different brand. But I think Bass Rickson, if you find a good price, for example, you can buy on Clarkson for 400 and how is 420 or 40 pounds, the Bass Rickson, and with the important taxes, maybe you're gonna pay 550 in total. Compared with this, which is 820 pounds, still you're gonna save money buying the Bass Rickson, unless you really are a fan from Real McCoys. But in terms of quality, both are fantastic. I think both are the best quality that you can find in Japanese reproductions. Of course, there is other brands, but you are looking for this one of the other. You cannot make any mistake. Or Bass Rickson or Real McCoy. I don't think one is better than the other. I think now the difference here is how deep is your pocket and how much you want to spend. In matter of fact, you can find some. I was looking on the website, and you can find some places still have some sizes with the original price of 435 pounds or so, and most of the places now sell this jacket Bass Rickson and the same price than the Real McCoys. Then is about what you like more. Okay, thank you so much to be here. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you like, please subscribe and see you in the next. Bye.